Hello. Today we are talking about this, the new FinaLace, Sabinetek's new, totally new, binaural microphone. So what's binaural about that? I mean, if you are looking here, seems like just a normal headset with one microphone. No, the microphones from this binaural microphone are set into these headpieces here, so that the microphone gets the same expression of 3D space, of room sound, like I do. So when I record something with this, the audio will be exactly the same as I hear it at the moment. Isn't that great? Well, let's see. Let's have a short look into the package the FinaLace came in. I got my FinaLace through a Kickstarter campaign from May 2020. As a perk, I got this retail package and a case, which obviously is too small for the FinaLace, so I think it's just something extra because we had to wait that long for our FinaLace. On the first sight, it looks really nice, but if you look closer, you will see the packaging is not very user-friendly. But it's not about the package, is it? Okay, some of you will be Apple fans, and you know, when you unpack an Apple product, it's different. But this is okay, and you just have to make sure that you unpack every little carton that's in there to get the accessories you need. This is a cable and a small, quite lacking manual about the FinaLace. I don't know why they put it in. It's not really helpful at all. And you have the usual accessories for your ears, for the earplugs, and there's also something very important, that is the windshield for the binaural microphones, and you will need them. And this is the moment where I realized that Sabinetek is now just a normal company. I mean, if you ever had a Smart Mic Plus or a AudioWow, you would have had an experience that was really extraordinary. But this plasticky thing that clinged to the FinaLace, it was just unpleasant to unpack. I know this is nothing that is of interest after you have that in your pocket and you're using it, but it's the first impression. And for me, this was a little bit, how can I say it, disappointing. As soon as you have it in your own hands, you realize this is a quality product. So that is really fine. That's the good part of it. The product itself is extraordinary. I liked it from the first moment I had it in my hands. But getting there, you have to get rid of this package. Let's talk about some things you should know before you think about using such a microphone. First of all those Bluetooth microphones from Sabinetek have the same, how can I say, strength, because they are superior to every other Bluetooth microphone you usually would use with your iPhone or Android phone or whatever you use, or Harmony OS phone. They are superior because they are using their own Bluetooth protocol and profile. But that means that you can't enjoy the quality of these products if you just use it in a normal way with your iOS device or Android device. You need the app from Sabinetek. If you don't have the app, you have nothing. You have just a normal Bluetooth microphone. But if you install the app and use it with the app, you have a really great quality that you wouldn't have otherwise. The reason for this is that when engineers thought about Bluetooth, they thought about, you're making just calls with it. You don't need such a big quality. You just need to understand each other. But we are now creators. We create something. We want to have the best sound possible in our videos, in our creations. And we can't have that if we use just a normal Bluetooth profile or protocol. We need what's in this with the technology of Sabinetek. What does that mean? You can't use it with your PC. You can't use it with your iMac or whatever, even if they have a Bluetooth input, because you just get the normal protocol. And you can use it and people can understand you, but the quality of a binaural Bluetooth microphone is just lost to those other devices. Best you use it with your smartphone, and that's something that I didn't test yet, you couple it to a Smart Mic Plus, because the Smart Mic Plus is first of all a microphone, a Bluetooth microphone, but it's also a receiver for that protocol. So you can link these two devices and have your smartphone or your camera or your PC linked via cable to this device. So you will have the right quality. But I don't know if this works for binaural, because binaural means there's much more to the protocol than just having one microphone recording. And we will test that later, and we will see maybe in a second video if this works out as we can wish it to work out. But at the moment we are just having a look at the binaural qualities of this microphone, because this sets this microphone from these apart. If you are using the AudioWow or if you're using the Smart Mic Plus, you are going for the best sound quality of your voice. So you are in a noisy environment, you are on a Christmas party, and you want to just, take a video and you want to be understood while people are singing and drinking and whatever and crying in the background. These microphones make this possible. But though you can do this with this microphone too, it would be a total waste. Because what this microphone does, it can record the soundscape you are in. So if you want to give your audience the impression how it is in this Christmas party, to be part of this Christmas party, then you are really at the right place with this microphone. Because then you can give your audience a total immersion how to be in this Christmas party. And that's the difference between these microphones. Well, I mean, there's a difference between this, and I made a video about this. But the purpose of these microphones is basically the same. And this microphone has a different purpose. That means it's a little bit bigger and clunkier than these two. Okay? Okay. So, after I forgot yesterday that I had put the noise cancelling on very high, and so I didn't get really a soundscape. I will try it again today, and in order to do that I'm visiting some nicer parts of my hometown, and we will see what we can catch regarding sounds and so on. If you listen closely, you can hear that on this side there is a creek. So, and you can listen to the water running through the stones and all that stuff. It looks quite nice to me. So let's see if you can catch that. But obviously this is not what we are trying to get here. We are on a hunt for soundscapes and not the pictures. So if you see that my eyes are in the shadow and whatever, because we have a very unusual sun in December here in Germany, and of course I'm enjoying it, and it's also the reason why I'm on this hunt for soundscapes, because otherwise it would have been very grey weather, and I don't like grey weather at all. But I don't see my eyes in the picture, so this is really, maybe if I look like that it's better, but it's not necessarily good. Maybe if I do it like that. I know it looks silly, but so you can see my eyes without shadow, and that might be better for this video. So let's see. We're just approaching a street, and there you will hear the cars going by, and I will wait a little bit so that you can experience that. Not much waiting to do here. We already had our car passing by. So now we are again in a more silent environment. You might hear the water. Oh, let's try to catch that. Yeah, it doesn't look that nice. Well, that was also a nice soundscape. I just spent almost an hour taking videos and some, and binaural audio, only to find out that all the audio is totally distorted. I mean, this microphone FinaLace is amazing if it works, when it works. But if not, it's just a total disappointment, because sometimes you record something that you can't re-record, and also it costs a lot of time if you have to invest this again. This total immersion of audio is great, but if it's not reliable, why would you? Okay, I know this is now in the heat of the moment, so this is not my final judgment about this device. I mean, I waited for it long enough, so I will give it more time. But the thing is, it's most probably not the app, not the device, but the app that's not working, or sometimes not working. There is some failure in it, and at least I expect the app to warn me that this audio can't be right because there's distortion in it, but it doesn't do that, and you don't hear it if you're monitoring. There's nothing that warns you. It's just when you listen into your recording that you find out, oh no, totally distorted, totally unusable. Okay. Most probably able to hear this. Yeah, the audio didn't work because there was a distortion in the recording later, and I'm not sure why. But my experiments show me that most often if you restart the app, the distortion is gone. Or if you change the mode of the recording from binaural, for example, to solo or to band, the distortion is gone. So this is something that most probably lies in the app. So Sabinetek can work that out. And really, Sabinetek, you are really now the one company for wireless audio. So I expect much more of you. I expect of you that such an app like Met Audio is at least reliable when taking audio. There might be other things in it, maybe it can crash or whatever. I don't mind. If there's a crash, I see it and I can change it, I can restart. But if I don't know that there's a problem, that is really a pity. So Sabinetek, work that out. Thank you very much. To be fair, the app is a totally new app. They had their smart mic app before, they had their AudioWow app before, and now they have Met Audio. I don't know why it's called Met Audio, maybe some naming things, but it's called Met Audio. And there is something special about it because it brings all those devices from Sabinetek into one app, which is obviously a good idea, but still, I mean, if I have a Smart Mic Plus, I can use the Smart Mic app and it will work. If I have an AudioWow, I can use the Smart Mic app and the AudioWow app and it will be fine. But with my FinaLace, I can only use Met Audio. So this has to be reliable. I need that to be reliable. I mean, this is such an awesome thing. I will show you in a later video some really great sound immersions. But it must work. It must work. My whole plan went, just because there was all over distortions. I couldn't use it. I couldn't use it. That's not nice. Really not. But still, I'm still a fan of Sabinetek's products because they are quite innovative. I mean, such a 3D audio binaural microphone. Man, this is really a great thing. It's really a great thing for all the creators who want to take their audience into the experience. And I'm seeing this coming. So the question is, this is the first impression of the FinaLace. The question is, should you buy it or not? So I can only say, from experience, I know Sabinetek will solve those problems. So yes, buy it, because it's a good one. It's really a great thing if you are a creator, but it depends what you want to use it for. If you want to do teleconferencing, don't buy a FinaLace, buy a Smart Mic Plus combination, 2 Smart Mic Plus. That's good for teleconferencing. If you want to do nice audio when you are outside and you don't need the soundscape, buy an AudioWow. But if you want to have the total immersion, go for the FinaLace. That's my first impression and recommendation. for it. See you in the next video.